This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
And I'm Nathan.
And Nathan, since you haven't been on the show yet, but we have covered your channel, why don't you tell everybody about it?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great. My channel is called NathanSifuGaming, and I post Let's Play videos predominantly, and every now and then I might post a video about something else, whether it be a movie review or something tech-related. And the occasional game dev vlog. I haven't done one of those in a really long time, though. But yeah, that's pretty well what I do.
Can I tell you?
Go back to that description.
I love your About Me. It's so good.
Yes.
I know why that's there. I know why that's there.
What happened? That's
to link to your BitChute account.
Oh,
you probably changed your description to link your BitChute account to your YouTube account, and then you never had changed it back.
Oh, because for the longest time it had like the description, and did you guys even read it on the show that time?
I read it from your BitChute account.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really weird.
I couldn't remember if we pointed this out or not, but I was like, oh, Nathan's description is just the key that BitChute needed to link the accounts. I realized what it was after I looked at it. I was like, oh yeah, that's probably what that is. So after you change this back, we'll let you read it again. You want to show everybody your BitChute account or any other accounts, or no?
Yeah, I mean, because I post to a number of different places. BitChute being the main one, and then I also post on Fruit Lab, which I'm not sure if you can just type in my name and find it. I think it's probably just like channel and then a string of numbers.
Yeah, I've seen your link to it. It's right
but the easiest
there.
Yeah.
Bam.
But yeah, I post
50,000 views. Wow, dude, you only joined in September and you got 50,000 views already?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy the amount of traffic that I actually get on there. I'm quite surprised by that. But
more to come on Wednesday on that.
Yeah.
Yes. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But yeah, I post over there as well as DTube, BitTube, and then I put the videos on CGN. I know there's some that I'm missing. I'm always missing some.
Twitch. He's got a Twitch.
Yeah, I've got a Twitch. But the easiest place to find all that stuff is on my TapMyBio profile. Just tapmyBio.com/NathanSifuGaming. Top link that you see there.
There you go. That's how you find it. tapmybio.com/NathanSifuGaming.
Yeah, that's become quite invaluable. Yeah.
All right. So we're very thankful to have Nathan on today. This whole week, really.
Yep. And I'm very thankful to be here.
And we're really looking forward to discussing games coming in May, which is the subject for what's today, Will?
It's Manic Monday.
And we're going to remember every day this week. Okay?
We need to change that. I'm tired of that one.
Well, you know what? Maybe in the near future, we will change our segments up a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So, today I just like Will going, it's Manic Monday. Anyways, so I just keep making him do it. So today we're going to discuss notable games coming in May. All right. I'm going to read through the list and then we'll discuss.
There aren't any.
Okay, so coming out on May 1st, start of the month, Arcade Spirits on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Then we're going to have Trackmania coming out to the PC. I actually have no idea what that is. Having a game called John Wick Hex.
Looks interesting.
Coming to PlayStation 4. We have somebody screaming in the background of Will's video. There's
I have an audience.
Wavy the Rocket on PC.
Wait a minute, did you do the Olympic Games already?
Is that coming in May?
Well, it's listed there. It says right there. Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It says iOS and Android. I almost skipped that one. Sonic at the Olympic Games.
What's interesting about that, though, is the fact there is no longer going to be an Olympic Games this year. Which is why I told Chris he needs to try to find a physical copy of that when it comes to console.
It's coming to iOS and Android, okay? So I wasn't even going to bother covering it, because who cares about iOS and Android? Unless it's KOTOR.
Yeah.
Unless it's KOTOR.
Yes.
Anyways, then it's Wavy the Rocket on PC on May 7th. Best Friend Forever on Switch, PC, and Mac. Those Who Remain on PlayStation 4, The Wonderful 101 remastered for PC, PlayStation 4, and Switch.
I'm surprised that one's being remade. Yeah.
The thing that actually surprises me the most is the fact that it's coming to PlayStation 4, because I thought it was a Nintendo exclusive.
It was on the Wii U, wasn't it?
Yeah. Man-Eater coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox
That looks
One,
interesting.
Switch,
Can't
and
wait to
PC.
eat somebody.
Well, that game, I'm pretty positive there's a version for that series, at least on the Vita. Sword Art Online, Alicization Licorice. I have no idea what that is. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Ninjala on Switch. BioShock the Collection on Switch. Borderlands
That's super awesome.
Legendary Collection on the Switch.
That's also awesome.
XCOM 2 Collection Switch.
That's triple awesome.
And Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on the Switch. Lots of Switch releases to finish the month out. Ports
Very nice.
and upgrades. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is a super upgrade from the original game, and an even bigger upgrade from the 3DS version that not very good looking. Let's put it that way.
That's a really massive game, isn't it? Like it's one of the world's biggest in-game maps.
It was amazing that it was able to run on the Wii.
Wow.
Let's put it that way.
I mean, that can be said for most games, though.
Well, for this game, I mean, it was amazing that this game could run on the Wii. People were surprised that it ran on the Wii at all, because it looks good and it's massive. It's not like you know, do you trade one for the other? No, this is a massive game that looks good on the Wii, which is insane.
Interesting.
And then they put it on the 3DS, and it looked as bad as you would expect on the 3DS for a game being ported from the Wii to the 3DS. Anyways, so as far as the games we've just listed off, what game are you most looking forward to coming to any platform in May? Will, why don't you go first?
XCOM and BioShock.
XCOM?
I'm an XCOM fan. I guess I've never talked about that before. Yeah, I like those kind of games. BioShock, I already own all three, but I would totally buy those on the Switch. And I'm looking forward to the John Wick game. It looks different. It's not like this is like a first-person shooter. If I remember correctly, it's third person, and it has kind of stylized graphics. It looks pretty neat.
I'm going to pull this up, if I could type.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
I've never heard of this John Wick Hex game, to be totally honest with you. Up until I had to look it up. John Wick. I actually first saw John Wick Hex on an ad that was on a Fruit Lab video, actually. And yeah, it looks really interesting. I unfortunately won't have the ability to play it since I don't have a PlayStation 4, but yeah, it looks really neat. Oh, good. It's already got a loading bar because the internet cracked up for a second. This is great. I love it.
But yeah, really neat visual style. Definitely, it has like
almost reminds me of like a Telltale style.
It does.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. When I first saw it, I thought maybe they were doing like a Telltale John Wick, but no, it looks like it's going to be a bit more action packed than that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to run in that engine.
Lionsgate. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Isn't Lionsgate usually a film company?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
It's interesting that they're making a game.
I mean, I think it's a pretty smart move on their part.
Yeah, well, do they own the rights to movies?
Maybe.
I mean, that might be wise because they own the rights to the movie, just like how Warner Brothers has always displayed. Well, I guess they have their own gaming division now, but I think originally it was just because they owned the license to some of those games or some of the movie properties.
Well, I mean, Lucasfilm doesn't produce their own games anymore, so why should any of these film companies, other than to have a fake games company they can pretend they make games under?
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe they have an actual studio building this game. It looks different than anything I've seen in a long time.
It looks like maybe they got like an independent studio to go in on it.
Yeah, looks cool. And also Man-Eater, you should bring up some footage of that.
Yeah, I can do that. I was going to let Nathan jump on.
No, Nathan doesn't get to speak. I'm going to pick them all. Sorry, Nathan, go ahead.
I mean...
This is not the Man-Eater that I thought of. This is literally a shark. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not what I thought this was.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Oh, apparently, okay, yeah. So this looks awesome. Like you go around as a shark and you pretend that you're Jaws. It's awesome.
Oh my god,
Because there aren't enough Jaws games already out there.
Yeah. Well, it looks good.
dude!
Oh,
It's
Dude,
like
you got
Ghost
taken out.
Simulator, but with a shark.
see,
Holy
I wonder if you beat the game
holy
if you get to
shit.
play as the Meg,
Maybe.
and you get to take down cruise ships.
Was that a good movie?
Oh yeah, I like the Meg. The Meg's a good movie.
Yeah, I've been wanting to check that out because I thought the poster was really cool, where it's like the Meg is just about to eat another shark. Yeah.
Actually, the Meg, that's kind of a movie spoiler because it does eat another shark. But I guess that's to be expected with a movie like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry if you can hear my background.
Oh my god,
522,
Oh, God,
man.
that was terrifying.
I'm pretty positive. What I just did?
No, the shark boarding land and coming at people.
I swear there's a game called like Man Eater. Oh, maybe it's God Eater. I'm trying. What game am I thinking? Yeah, it's God Eater for the Vita. It's a weird series. That's what I thought you were recommending. I was like, well,
okay.
really? This is a odd series for you to
anyway, we interrupted Nathan. What are you looking forward to?
Oh, if I wasn't, if I didn't already have it on the Xbox, I'd be looking forward to the BioShock collection for the Switch, and I'd say that's actually still pretty exciting because, you know, there's all kinds of people who have always had Nintendo consoles. They've never had PCs or Xboxes or PlayStations, and this will be their first chance to actually play it. And you know, there's not a lot of first-person shooters that people talk about decades later. This is definitely one of them because this was a masterpiece, and it stood out amongst the rest for a very good reason.
Tell Claire. No,
Shut up, woman.
It definitely adds to the show.
Oh man, you got to get her in here and just be like, hey, what's going on here? Anyways, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of games that are so different than the rest of like the industry when they come out that they leave such an impression on people. Like you say BioShock and everybody pictures the big daddies, right? Everybody pictures those guys. Or
they picture me.
The big
daddies,
big
the
daddies
Rapture,
and the sisters, the little sisters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get that image in your mind. Just like Borderlands, people think of the robot, right?
Claptrap.
Yeah.
It's like so iconic and different from the rest of the industry when it released. It has this lasting long-term impression that other games just don't have, you know? Like Halo. When Halo hit the scene, bam, completely changed the genre.
Yep.
And so BioShock coming to the Switch, first time on a Nintendo console, right?
Oh yeah, that's right too. It'd be the first time ever on a Nintendo console. I think that's fantastic.
Deal. That's awesome.
Yeah, but to be fair though, the previous ones were the Wii, which is a marvel or ran anything, and then the Wii U.
The Wii U,
which didn't have any third.
The Wii U could have ran it.
Yeah, it could have, but no one was putting anything on it.
Yeah,
well,
as I understand too, I think it was also incredibly difficult to port things over to the Wii U. Like the code was really weird or something.
Hey, Mass Effect 3 made it over. Okay, if somebody can port Mass Effect 3 to the Wii U,
that's a good point.
I guess that was an EA game. I was thinking that BioShock was too. BioShock's a 2K game.
Now, if only we could get Tales from the Borderlands 2, that would make me happy.
Yeah,
I'm most excited.
Borderlands is a game I can't get into. I don't know why not, but
I'm gonna say a game that Will doesn't really care about, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
Is it Persona again? No, I don't care.
No, there's no Persona coming to the Switch. Are you crazy? That would have been announced by now. There's two games that I'm really excited about, but one of them is coming out in May, so I'm gonna focus on that one. Not BioShock Collection. We already talked about that at length. I'm good with that. It's a good game. Okay. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. All right. This is a game that was released with kind of limited supply when it released on the Wii. So people got it, and besides that, the controls for the Wii did not support this game very well. That game was not built with touch controls in mind, or motion controls
in mind. Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of people that played it, including myself, decided to go with like the classic controller that you can plug into the Wii remote. So now you're limiting your audience because most people with the Wii probably only had the motion controllers, and and if you're lucky, they had even the nunchuck. Not
yeah, because
everybody
that
had
was
that.
like a separate thing. Yeah.
So then they ported it to the 3DS, and they released a second set of supply for the Wii. They still didn't put out enough for people to get it. It's still a game that's, I think, pushing like $40 on the Wii. It's still not a cheap game to go pick up nowadays, even with 100 million Wiis on the market. They only
That's
had
a
like
lot of Wiis.
It's nuts, nuts and Wiis. Anyways,
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this said that.
So it's cool because when they re-released it the second time, they put some more supply on the Wii and they put some supply on the 3DS, and neither of those consoles were equipped for this game. This game was not built with a 3DS in mind, or B, a Wii in mind. The Switch is a good console for this to run on. It's going to run much better, and they've added on some content to it. So they made a massive game even bigger. So I'm excited to see what they do with it. I don't know if I'll pick it up myself because I've had a hard time playing the first version of it. I have it on the Wii, and it's just, I don't know if it's my thing, but I know a lot of people will like this game, and I like the idea of it. I like the storyline. I like the music. It's a really well made game. It's just maybe not for me, but I am excited to see how well it does.
What about the one on the Wii U? Should I pick that up?
You know, that's basically the same thing, but a lesser version. I wouldn't say that's the one I would start with. I would start with the one on the Wii, or get this one on the Switch when you finally get one. It's more your flow, Will, than mine, because it's got like that. It's not quite KOTOR. It's more like real-time fighting.
I like real-time fighting, yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like Jade Empire either. It's more like Final Fantasy in its fighting. And there's like a long menu that you can scroll through and decide what you want each person to do when you're doing it. It's a good game.
Not patient enough. I'm out.
And you can control each of your characters
Menus
too. Yeah, there is it's actually a pretty streamlined menu. I'll be honest, it's actually pretty streamlined, pretty good, pretty well done. But that's a cool one. And then, in case you guys didn't know, Catherine Full Body is coming to the Switch later this year, either June or July. I don't remember which. I think July.
Chris has it pre-ordered.
I don't yet. Billy's gonna pre-order it for me.
I don't yet. Yeah.
Anyways, I was gonna get it on the Vita, but since they never released it on the Vita outside of Japan, here's where we are.
Oh, that's interesting.
And there is an English patch. I almost picked up the Vita version, the Japanese Vita version, because somebody made a Vita patch for the English.
Oh, wow.
But that would require some hacking that I don't feel like doing.
I was just going to say, I don't think that's official, is it?
So anyways, I'm looking forward to those two games. They look really good, especially Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And we'll see where it goes from there. So, anything else you guys want to bring up?
When are they gonna? Oh, I do want to bring something up. I heard that they were bringing the Master Chief Collection to the Switch.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go to. Here, I'll show you guys how to find it. Go to our channel.
Didn't they do an exclusive release trailer on your channel?
That's correct.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. 100%. Oh, and go check out our 1 year of the CHRILLCAST video if you haven't already. I had a lot of fun putting that together.
Yeah, it's a great video.
Yeah, right here. If you go
Stay
to
till the end.
CHRILLCAST Plus. Yeah, exactly. The very end. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Anyways, yeah, Halo Master Chief Collection. Coming to Switch, the exclusive trailer on the CHRILLCAST website. CHRILLCAST YouTube channel. CHRILLCAST Plus. 25 subscribers. We're a quarter of the way to getting another YouTube custom URL.
Yes.
Anyways, don't read the comments before you watch the video. And you should get some enjoyment out of this. It's at almost 500 views, so it's outperforming our actual podcast episodes right now.
Yep.
Also ignore the date.
Yeah, well, Reggie guest starred. So
I know, we had Reggie. I told people Reggie was going to be on the show. Nobody believed me, but hey, whatever, man.
Look at those 4 unappreciative people there.
I know. It's just, some people just can't take a joke. Which Reggie makes a lot of jokes in the video. So, anyways, as always, I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
And I'm Nathan.
And we will see you
on the next CHRILLCAST. Bye, guys.